So, 2 days till Christmas, guys, and I hope you are all enjoying the Winter Wonderland 4 Christmas event on Ark Survival Evolved. In today's video, I am going to be going through the future of Arks Dinos in 2020. Is there going to be a TLC? And all of that information. Now, if you guys are excited for Christmas and TLCs in 2020 for Arks Dinos, smash that like button right now. Let's try and aim for a Christmas like target of 1,000 likes. It would really be amazing, and you know, it just helps the channel out so much. Thank you so much, guys, and make sure to be subscribed if you don't want to miss out on all of your Ark news. But anyway, let's just get straight into the video because there's lots to talk about. Now, said the lead community manager at Wildcard has obviously tweeted out saying, who's going to be collecting Shibis? There's lots more in the works, mainly in the realm of enforcement, exploits and quality of life. Much more to come. So in today's video, we're going to be mainly talking about the quality of life side of things, because if you guys don't remember, back in the end of 2017, Wildcard started talking about how quality of life updates were going to start coming in 2018, and then a little bit later on, February the 10th, 2018, TLC PHASE 1 was released, and a little bit later on, TLC Phase 2 was released, all part of the quality of life updates. Now, said the community manager has been saying he's been working so much on quality of life, and if you don't really know what quality of life is, it isn't just TLC. There's so much other stuff to it, such as like new bits of the S Plus mod added into the game, you know, updates to the spyglass, little things like that that could make a huge difference. And there was recently some balance changes that was released as part of the quality of life update. Now, if you guys are interested in seeing everything apart from the TLC that is in this quality of life catalogue before it gets updated, then I will be leaving that at the end of the video. It's quite long, but you guys will get to see so much different stuff that's going to be changing with the game, even things like paintable beds in the future, because it would be really awesome. And one of the things that has already been added that which needs to be completed and updated in this list is the keyboard and mouse for console, as that is now in the game, so I will be leaving that at the end of the video. And another very interesting thing is that TLC 3 is still planned on the wiki, as you guys can see, because there was TLC 1, TLC 2, and if something's wrong on the wiki, Wildcard will always remove it because they monitor it all the time, so they still know that TLC 3, well, Phase 3 is in the works. Now, I have put my prediction for when we see the first Dino update in February, because we're gonna, well, I'm gonna say more March time, only because Genesis actually is going to be released in January, whereas when DLCs such as Aberration were released, they hit their deadline of December, so there will probably, and then obviously when Aberration was released, they then released this 2 months later, so because Genesis is a lot later and there's loads of changes, we'll probably be seeing the first TLC later on in the year. And you guys can see, look how much hype Ark had back then. They had 271,000 views just on this post. I think nowadays they get between 30 to 50,000, and I know a TLC PHASE 3 would bring back hundreds and hundreds of thousands of players, and it would just be amazing. Let me know in the comment section down below what different dinos you think so much deserve a TLC in this game, because your input can sometimes be what Wildcard decide. I'm more than sure that they've already got TLC in the works, as I've even spoken to some of the developers before, and they've said, yep, this is obviously, you know, in the plans, we just don't know when it is, things get pushed back, and that's the same as Primal Survival, things get pushed back, and you know, it just doesn't end up happening until much later on to the game, and that's obviously what's happened with Genesis, because they've been focused on that mainly through the whole of 2019, and that is why I believe 2020 is going to be a fantastic year for Ark Survival Evolved. I cannot wait to see the release date for this, and just find out even a release date if it's 6 months away, just to see when we can see some updates to Ark to change the boring creatures. It's just going to be amazing. But quality of life is here, which means TLC, huge updates to the game, guys, so watch out for absolutely everything to come. Now, as I said, if we can smash that 1,000 like target, that would mean the world to me. Be subscribed if you're not already, and I hope you obviously did enjoy this news just before Christmas, but now I'm going to be going on to all of the other stuff that is in the quality of life catalogue for people that may want to see what's coming, and you know, not just dino upgrades, but I know the main exciting thing is dino upgrades, because when, before I move on to that, for me, the Rex got changed. That was crazy. And the Direwolf. And then obviously Pass 2 with the Sarko and everything was just unbelievable. But yeah, let me know and enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you very much for watching. I'm not going to be reading through the completed stuff because it's already in the game, and as I mentioned, some of the stuff has already been added in, but we're going to start right from the beginning, go through some of the new, well, we're going to go through everything and go through some of the new stuff. Be very excited because this is all being planned for Ark Survival Evolved. So, starting off with number 1, remove reset of mating intervals from cryopods, and obviously you can see the different categories like creature design, creature balance and things like that. Unfortunately, there hasn't really been much information on TLC 3, and I'm hoping that is going to be updated when we get the next quality of life update catalogue, but we'll see very soon. Owners and admins can only make alliances and should be logged in tribe logs. Allow industrial cookers and beer barrel to be integrated by wells and reservoirs. But I said that wrong, sorry. Enables grapples on aberration. Custom crosshairs or even customizable crosshairs. Obviously that's complete. Tech helmet should make underwater clear. When wearing full tech armor, it should ignore gas, radiation. Defense units should be harvestable. Option to disable desert kaju on aberration or the Titan. Tech teleporters underwater should not be replaced if you run out of element. Allow players to have a preset that they can apply for turrets. Clean up some hitboxes. A lot of dinos don't register on hits on wings. Make Brontos immune to knockbacks to better hold points. Option to disable cryo sickness buff on PvE. More configs, as you guys can see there. Obviously there's things like that don't really matter. Smithy, add ability to colour and rename and fix collision. Now this one's awesome. Paint sprayer, don't reset selected colour regions on weapon swap, because there's small things like this that is huge for different people, things that annoy people within the game. Add extra level after ascending on the King Titan fight. Baby footsteps should not be as loud as the adults. Currently you can't reload on while on a die because X brings up the dino inventory, console controller specific. Tech dino should not drop meat and hide rather than some metal or electronics. Remove the name pop-up from claiming a new baby. Mech pistol range should have a shorter lifespan. Client option to disable tail movement swing. Gigabyte should be reduced to match the area he's actually biting because it's absolutely still crazy still to this day. RG should always pick up friendly dinos over the player riding it. Give the unicorns color zones. Add a max quality percent that the gacha items can drop. Make Mantis tameable again on the extinction map. Insects should be able to breed. Prevent color mutations on color regions of dinos that don't exist / display on said dinos. Enable server config to increase the amount of structures in an area, as you can see, C4 signs, everything like that. Add oviraptors to spawn or be transferred into aberration. Allowed kangaroos to be transferred into aberration. Now, lots of stuff has been completed, and there's lots of stuff that are new that are now archived to come to the game. So we're now moving on to that section. Lock manners to extinction. Allow adjustments to bloom and light shafts on console. Breeding balance, make breeding less time consuming. Show range on the troughs will reach when placing them, or the trough, sorry. Increase quet's speed to make them useful again. Now this was a huge one because quets at the beginning of the game were very useful, and since like you know the flyer nerf and things like that, it kind of just ruined the quets, and it has been ruined for ages. They're pretty much unusable in this game anymore. PvE, make pipes work from the flexi pipe does, or how electrics can't place near enemy land. Make only flags preserve land and limit to 50 flags per tribe per server. Give all crop seeds their own models so they can be identified in crop plots. Transfer tributes to other maps or remove tributes from other maps so they are useless on. Now this is add the glass tier structures from Structures Plus. Now that's going to be the first part of a mod added in within the game. Make the Anki hit automatically when pick up the the Dodec, sorry. Update the map icon for each map when in orbit with a map equipped. Dedicated inventory folders on player. Able to place campfire or sleeping bag on pillared land in PvE. Reduce no build distance for some structures or snapped structure count. Now bear in mind, if anything has disappeared from the last time, it would have been removed, but let's hope that most of the stuff is going to get added. Addition of small no build zones for paths and rivers. Ability to customize or change the color of the HUD. Water wells placeable anywhere or not anywhere, but more flexibility, like in the wetland. Allow one water well to have the same distance as a tech force field to prevent water well overspam. Cave TLC to the black pearls, fungal wood, rare mushrooms and flowers, salt crystals, red, green, blue gem or sap, sulfur and polyplants. Change electrical cable decay length to match the metal structures or other electrical equipment like generators. Make wind turbines work on maps, on more maps, and show the wind percentage on all maps. More UI customization options. Keypads that can run off batteries. Please add the ability to run boss fights from transmitters or the option to toggle that on private servers. Rework the way you use refertilizer. It's literally a very, like, basically, you know, just to rework the way you use the refertilizer, because it's not fantastic, is it, if we're being honest with each other. We can only type in the global or tribe. We can only type in the global or tribe, and tribe is a mix of allied and the tribe. So adding in local as an option, and also allied, so we can talk directly to our tribe or to other allies of your tribe, basically. Cryopods advanced information. It would be nice if cryopods also showed imprinter and imprinter percent and saddle armor. This would make it easier to locate tribe mate tames and know if it's saddled and how good the saddle is without unpodding it. Better way to search through cryopods. What I mean is, let's say we wanted to search for a male with a saddle and imprinted to me. This way there'll be a more of an advanced search filter system. Do something about the chat filter, sensitive words on Xbox. Paintable beds, again, has been there for a while, and that is something which has been worked on, I think, with some modders in the community. Grind all function on grinders. Corner snap points on foundations for pillars, so we don't have to use fence foundations, please. Procoptodons mature too fast to benefit from their own nursing buff to imprinting, and could we maybe stay in the pouch longer? Death beacons for tames when they die. Stackable foundations and ceilings that snap flush to foundation, and that is an S Plus mod feature which they'd like to come to the game. It's I think that comes under, is it structure design, or yes, yeah, it is. No clipping option enabled on PvE official console, so we can really let loose on the builds. Increase base auto decay timer from 4 days to 12 or 16, incline with stones or metal. Add the ability to be able to see your structure limit during building, on not just when you've gone over. Ability to paint fridges, chemistry bench, fabricator, smithy, and troughs, just like the bed. How about better loot and crystal items on the weekends? So maybe when you can activate it when you initiate the ×2 weekends. Separate changes to the game from PvP/PvE. The material puller from S Plus. Now that to me is probably one of the biggest things from this list. It would be a massive addition from S Plus. Prevent grass from coming through the floor on foundations. On console, maybe a button to transfer a whole stack from one inventory to another. Triangle foundations and ceilings that are right angle triangles triangle foundations and ceilings that are right angle triangle halves of a standard foundation or ceiling, so more sort of structure S Plus sort of stuff. Meat stacks change from 30 cooked to 50 and raw to 30, vice, as you can see, 20. Add custom crosshair options, that's kind of been talked about before, and it's archived, I think that. Rework on tech troughs range. Make hazard suit work in gas zones such as gas cave on the island and spider on Valguero. A bigger/better cooker. Better solution to charging batteries on Valguero. Batteries last 45 minutes instead of 30. Batteries can be charged when put into generator or tech generator that is powered. 10 minutes to charge inside normal generator, 2 minutes inside tech generator. Addition of bullet hopper to enable loading of all turrets in range. Having the ability to grow rare mushrooms from aberration, rare flowers, and maybe cactus sap would be pretty cool. Keyboard and mouse support on console is coming this month. Now, that I can tell you 100%, keyboard and mouse support is more than archived. It's like right at the top. This will be coming this year on console. Customize aim down sight sensitivity, FOV sliders on console. Tech saddles allow encumbered dinos to move while consuming element. Have structures like the grinder forge grill able to connect to the generator without having to put gas in. Well, that would be fantastic. Make tech vacuum radiation proof. Allow consoles to disable specific dino spawns. ability to select the amount of an item from a stack like on PC, an option for the tribe log that announces destroyed structures and not just dead dinos and players, tame dino hunger option for console, item stack multiplier option for console, higher level cap option, spyglass crosshairs. Now, something I've got to tell you guys about the spyglass crosshairs is the actual spyglass from Ark Eternal, which I mentioned in my video a couple of days ago, is that the spyglass is going to be getting an upgrade and an update, which basically means you'll be able to see lots more about the dinos. It's not just you're not just gonna be looking to see the level. You're gonna be able to see so much more within these mods. You're gonna be able to see the if it's a male or female, if it's what level it is, what stats it is, all from the look of your spyglass. Training option like manners on all dinos, breeding, give creature the ability to notify you when an egg is about to pop or has recently popped. An option on Ankies to just collect metal or stone only, farming metal and collecting seeds, berries, mushrooms, so basically not just collect everything. Make wire decomposition timer based off power. Add a disabled tail swing option. It's still going, there's so much in this. Option to switch between different chat types on console. Remove Rex Raw drag weight limit. And animate crafting stations. Safety switch for guns and tech armors. Able to prevent firing. I think that's massive. Hold E to dismount option. Now, that'll be different on console. Server option to disable explorer notes. Allow all structures with inventories able to be locked/pin coded. Enable structure decay time on all structures that don't automatically decay. Option to allow tribe members/alliances to turn on and off things like campfires. Options to disable flyers immediate takeoff once mounting. Advanced inventory filtering, and finally, ability to modify game user settings on console. Now, currently, that is absolutely everything that is being worked on right now. Now, that is actually kind of a lie when I said that, because that's everything we know. There is so much more that is going to be updated with this quality of life catalogue, and that is going to be happening this year as well. I don't know when, but all I know is keyboard and mouse support is going to be the first thing coming very soon within an update. Once we get that, there is going to be a load more stuff added from this. Things added, things taken away from the list. It's all getting exciting now, guys. I hope you did enjoy today's video. If you did, and you're looking forward to all this stuff, let me know what your favourite as well in the comment section down below. Or if there's something you'd like to see on there, then, just let me know that too in the comment section. Let's go for the 800 like target. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. See you guys later.